Hallo, willkommen and welcome back once again to Randy's Beer Garden. It's so good to see you back here in the garden after an absence of so many months, too many months. I've got a new audio setup here, and I figured that this would be a decent opportunity to jump back in and get the ball rolling, as they say, rolling um, here in the beer garden. So, in that vein, as in spurting veins of blood, I figured we could do a little bit of a classic here in the garden. Uh, Rolling Rock Extra Pale. This is a beer I've had many times over the years. It's nothing too special, really, in the way that it looks, as you're about to see. It's just kind of an average beer in its appearance. It's 4.4% and has a very low 62 on BA, Beer Advocate, which to me is a little bit low. I would put it slightly higher. Anywho, as you can see, it's got a very sort of typical macro lager look to it. Nothing special going on there. Not much head. Kind of a fizzy, straw pale color. Really, the color of the can is more interesting than the color of the beer, and that's usually not a good sign. Um, Give it a little sip. Corn and not much else. Little bit of a butteriness that lingers, and you kind of want to go back to that butteriness. So that's the thing that keeps you hooked. And hooked I have been for many years on this beer. Even though I acknowledge it's not the best. It is sort of akin to Genesee Cream Ale in my mind, in that it's one of those beers that you can find for a decent value. There's three things I really love about it. First of all, it's kind of a sneaky PA classic in that it was originally brewed at Old Latrobe, which is right here in PA. Second of all, I've never had a hangover from this beer, ever. It's remarkable in that very special way that beer drinkers appreciate. And third, its consistency and availability is kind of second to none for a beer that's as good as this is. In the cans, I would highly recommend getting the cans because the bottles are susceptible to light damage, and also, from what I've read, are not brewed to the original glass tank brewing process, which, if you just Google what's on the back of this can and look into the 33 and all that, there's a whole heritage to this beer, which is another thing that I like about it. It's quirky, it's kind of fun, it's wacky compared to like Budweiser or Miller or whatever. Yum. And yeah, that buttery flavor, it's pretty decent. It kind of grows on you after a while, so definitely something that's worthy of checking out in this house. So thank you so much for joining me once again here in the garden. We're going to be putting out some videos with a higher degree of regularity here as we get into the spooky season. Woo! So be sure to look out for that. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you think this is fun or if you think it's stupid. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Auf Wiedersehen!